Data types. Every organization use case has got data and operations, like data represented by using data types. Data represented using data types and variables. Operations represented using functions. Operations represented using functions. Okay. Data and operations means data means, for example, if you take the example of a bank, right? Customer data, customer operations, customer data like customer name, account number, address, branch, right? Operations like deposit operation, withdraw operations, transfer operations, right? Yes. Observe like comparison with C or C++ or Java. C++ or Java comparison with Python. C++, Java comparison with Python, right? Python supports dynamic data types. They provide dynamic data types. See, in other programming language, if you want to define a variable like x as 10, compulsory we need to say int. Y equal to 4.5, compulsory I need to say float y. Z equal to HELL, right? I can need to say string Z. Index, float y, and string Z, right? I need to define this. Without this data type, I cannot create the variable x, y, and z in other programming. But in Python, directly I can say x as 10, y as 4.5, z as hello, right? What kind of variable x is means based on the data type defining? You are saying it as integer. What kind of variable y is means based on the data type defining? You are saying it as float. What kind of variable z is based on the data type defining? You are saying it as string type. But what kind of variable x is means what value you have assigned to it? Integer value. That's why integer variable is created dynamically during runtime. Y equal to 4.5. What value is assigned to y? A float value. So there is a function in Python to know the type of a variable, type of x. It is integer. Why it is integer? Because integer value is assigned. Type of y is what type? Float type. Why it is float? Because you have assigned a float. Type of z is what type? String, str, string type, right? Yes. Type of x, type of y, and type of z. So I'm going to discuss 4 cases here to make you understand much better about these data types and variables. Discussing 4 cases. Observe this case 1. X equal to 10. Whenever you are defining some variable like x equal to 10, internally one object is created. Internally an object with value 10 is created with some address. The address given to x. Whenever you say x equal to 10, an object with some value is going to occupy. What x is storing? What x is storing? Don't say like x is storing 10. X stores this address. X stores this address. So whenever you say print x, right, it goes to this address and prints whatever value present at that address. Prints the value, prints the content at that address. What is ID? ID of 03070. Printed type of x. prints the data type of X. Data type of X is what type? Int type. Prints the data type of X. Print X prints the content, prints the address, prints the data type. Print X, address of X, type of X. So how to print the content, how to print the address, and how to print the data type. Now observe this case 2, right? Next example, case 2. Case 2. X value is 10, Y is 20. Now everyone, you can unmute yourself and you can just give your responses through voice, or you can also enter your responses through short panel. Try to respond. How many objects will be created here? How many objects will be created here? X equal to 10, Y equal to 20. How many objects will be created? Yes, 2, right?
2.
For
2,
10,
sir.
one object with value 10, and for 20, yes, one object with value 20. And it's going to occupy some address, physical memory location address. For this is the address. Now try to answer everyone. What is print X? What is the X value?
10.
10. If I want to print the address,
103070.
103070. I have given randomly here, but where exactly it is stored in the memory, that address it is going to print. Print type of X is what type? Data type.
Integer.
Integer, right?
Integer.
Now try to say for print Y, what is the value?
20.
20. If I want to print the address of Y, 104080.
Integer.
Type of Y is integer. Two different variables X and Y with two different values 10, 20, and two different objects gets created with two different addresses. Okay, next is case 3. Now observe here X value 10, Y is 10. X is 10, Y is 10. Try to respond. How many objects are created here in this case 3? How many objects?
2.
2.
2, sir.
Observe carefully everyone. Here only one object will be created internally in the memory. Only one object with value 10 with some address. That address given to X. Before creating object for Y, first it checks any object with value 10 if it is already available. If it is already available, this address is given to Y. If X is 10, Y is 10, Z is 10, don't think that 3 objects with value 10 will be created in the memory. Only one object will be created. Its address will be given to X, to Y, and to Z. If X value is 10, Y is 20, Z is 30, how many objects are created?
3, sir.
3. But if the values are same, only one object. If the values are different, multiple objects will be created. Now X, Y, and Z, they are going to share the same content. They are going to share the same addresses. They are going to X, Y, Z. They are going to share the same content and the address. Okay. Print X, print Y, that equal to 10. Print address of X, print address of Y, print address of Z. What is that? 103070. Type of X, type of Y, type of Z. Integer type. So same, they are going to share the same content, they are going to share the same address, same content and the same address. Okay, now observe this case 4, right? Previously X and Y, now I'm taking two X values only. X value is 10, X value is 20. How many objects will be created? Everyone, try to respond. Whether your answers are correct or wrong, try to keep responding. I want the sessions to be more interactive, right? Two objects will be created as for 10, one object with some address, the address given to X. Y equal to 20, one more object with some address. If I say, okay, up to here, it's fine. If I say print X, what is the X value it prints? 10, 20 or both? What is your answer?
20.
So previously the X value was 10, now the X value modified to 20. Always the modified values only will be considered. Always the modified values only will be considered. Print X equal to, yes, 20. Always it prints 20. Print address of X. Always the latest 104080. What happens to the previous one means it gets removed. X can store only one address. So the previous one gets removed. Now observe here, right? Case 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? It's now observe here next. Data types. Data types are of two types. Data types are of two types. Fundamental data types, collection data types. Fundamental data types means object holding single value. Object holding single value. Means for example, X equal to 10. One object is going to get created. Is going to have some address, the address given to X. So here object holding single value. Collection data type means the name itself saying, right? The name itself saying collection of values, group of values, object holding multiple values or group of values. Group of values. Example, right? X equal to list of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. An object gets created. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 with some address. The address is given to X. So your object holding group of values. Object holding single value and object holding group of values. Fundamental data type object holding single value. Collection data type object holding group of values. Okay, fine. So what are the various fundamental data types and what are the various collection types? New file. Fundamental data types. Mainly there are of 5 types. Fundamental data types mainly there are of 5 types. This is comment in Python that is not executable. Comment starts with hash symbol means that is not executable. Fundamental data types 5 types. Int, float, boolean, string, complex. Integer means example like age 30. Age 30. Float means example like height, height, height 6.5. Boolean means which returns either true or false. Which returns either true or false. String means city equal to sequence collection of characters. Complex means in general mathematics like x plus iy. I is the imaginary, right? Instead of I, we use j here in Python. Fundamental data types, mainly 5 types. Int, float, boolean, string, and complex. Collection types. Collection data types, mainly there are of 4 types of collections. List, tuple, set. We have got a lot of discussions on this collection data type. List, tuple, set, dictionaries. So what are the list properties? List functions, list addresses, list functions, list methods, nested list, modifying a list, right? Yes. List represented by using squared bracket. Very simple syntax is given by Python, right? Squared bracket for list. Tuple, normal braces. For set, curly braces. For set, curly braces, right? Yes. Dictionary, collection of key and value pair, right? Collection of key colon value. what is key and what is value. For example, name, Ajay, age 25. So for example, collection of name is the key, Ajay is the value. Name is the key, Ajay is the value. Collection of key value representations. Collection of key value pairs, collection of key value, city Hyderabad. City will be the key and Hyderabad will be the value. So we have got a lot of discussion on this list tuple sets and dictionaries. Nearly for 1 week, I'll be discussing on this collection types. But now we have got a lot of discussion on strings, right? Yes. 1 second. Okay. File, new file. Now I'll be discussing on strings. String. A string is a sequence collection of characters. Sequence collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented. In Python, a string is represented, right? First, using single quote. Using double quote. Third, using triple quote. Using triple quote. In Python, a string is represented using single quote, using double quote, and using triple quote. Single quote, double quote, and triple quote, right? Yes. 3 types. So for single line string, go for single quote or double quote. For multiple lines of string, for paragraphs, for multiple lines, right? Go for triple quote. Each character, right? Each character of a string. String is a collection of characters, right? Each character of a string represented are accessed by a unique index. Each character of a string is represented accessed by a unique index. String supports 2 types of indexes. String supports 2 types of indexes. First one, positive index or forward index. Starts from left to right. Positive index or forward index starts from left to right. Index starts with 0. Negative index or backward index starts from right to left. Index starts with positive index or forward index starts from left to right. Index starts with 0. Negative index or backward index starts from right to left. Index starts with -1. Just observe this diagram, right? Yes. X equal to within double quotes like PYTHON. So for this also, right, internally one object gets created for this PYTHON, right? It's going to occupy some address. The address is given to X. So forward index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each character of a string is identified by a unique index, a positive index or forward. This we call it like positive index or forward index. -1, -2, -3, -4, 5, -6. Negative index, backward index. Positive index or forward index, negative index or backward index. Positive index or forward index, negative index or backward index. Okay. What is the value of x of 3? Yes, try to answer. X is the string. X of 3 is what? What is the character at x of
N.
h?
H.
X of,
Oh, sorry, H.
x of -3, what is that?
H is the
It's same H only, right? Yes. So single line comment starts with the hash symbol, right? Single, they are not executable. Multi-line comments, all these lines I want to comment, right? Use triple quote and end with triple quote. They won't get executed, right? So x equal to Python. Yes, print x type of x. Print x means same Python. Type of x, what you are assigning to x? A string. So type will be like str type. And print len of x. Len of x means 6. Length of x is 6. What it says? Python, what type? String type, length is 6. And here y equal to programming. Y equal to programming. Print x plus y. X plus y means we say like concatenation. Concatenation, right? Means adding two strings. Adding two strings. First string followed by second string. First string followed by second string. Yes, adding two strings, first string followed by second string, right? Yes. Run module. Python and programming. What is that? Python programming. But I want to add Python. Okay, add three strings. Python is one blank string plus y. One blank string between them. Python space programming, right? Yes. Adding X is one string, Y is one string, between those two, one space. Adding two strings, first string followed by second string. Next, string slicing. Next is what? String slicing. Extracting particular portion of a string. Extracting particular portion of a string. X equal to Python program. Yes. Extract only Python from this. Extract only Python from this. Yes. Try to answer everyone. Right. Print. Yes. X of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start with 0 to 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But 0 to 5 only, right? This we call it like lower bound. This we call it like upper bound. I'm writing a comment. Always upper bound is excluded. Always upper bound is excluded. Means here 6 extra up to 5 only it will consider. Means 0 to 5. If I give 5 here, 5 will be excluded. This n you won't get, right? Yes. Observe this output, run module. Okay, one more bracket is missing, right? This bracket. Run module, right? Python, you got the output as Python. Now, extract the middle portion of the string. Extract PROG. PROG, right? Now try to answer everyone. Print X of, yes. Try to answer. Extract only this.
0 to 4.
I doesn't want Python. Only this PROG, this one.
6
8
is
is to 12, sir.
7 to
7.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start with 7 you want, 8 you want, 9 you want, 10 you want. Give 11. 7 to 11. You got PROG, right? We will get what? PROG. Now, if I give on the opposite way, like print X of 11 to 7, try to answer. If I give 11 to 7 in the opposite way, 7 to 11, you got what?
0.
If I give 11 to 7, observe carefully, you will get empty string. Empty string, because always slicing in the forward direction. If we are slicing in the forward direction, if you are slicing in backward direction, empty string. Means PROG 7 to 11 means you are getting like this. But 11 to 7 means backward, right? Empty string. Check it. It gives an empty string. Run module. Empty string. Now, extract PROG using negative index ones. Try to say everyone. Using negative index. Print X of where to where.
-4 to
-4 to
8. -8.
you are going
Eight,
you are
minus
going
eight.
-4 to -8 means you are going backward.
Yes.
Yes,
Minus-
gives empty string. See, -1, -2, -3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start with -7. -7 you want, -6 you want, -5 you want, -4 you want. minus 3. Minus 3 excluded up to minus 4 it will consider, right? PROG, right? Yes. Now, extract the entire thing, extract the entire word program.
What will we get if we do it from -3 is to -7?
Empty
Em-
string.
Okay.
Empty string. Extract the entire word using positive index. You say me first. X of 7 to 7 you want, 8 you want, 9 you want, 10 you want, 11, 12, 13. If I give 13, M will be excluded. Can I give 14? 14 index not available, but
No.
you can give 14 because 14 excluded up to 13 only it will consider.
Okay.
The shortcut for this is print X of 7 to up to the end of the string. These two results the same thing, program and program. Yes. Using negative index, you say me? Using negative index, you say me? -7 to don't give the upper bound. -7 means this. Don't give the upper bound means this one. Program, right? Use program. See, if I ignore this lower bound is ignored. 6 I have given means what is your understanding? From the start
It
of the
will
string,
start
start of the string to 6.
6.
Similar to this, right? Both gives the same output. Python. Now, for example, if I ignore both X of lower bound and upper bound, similar to like print X,
Python program.
the entire, right? It's Python.
Total string.
0 to remaining, right? Entire string, right? Prints the entire string. Python program. The last 3 statements results the same output. Python program, right? Yes. Okay, if I say print X of 0:14 with the increment of 2 means first one is what start value. Second is like stop value. Third is like step value. Zero, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Only after 0 increment by 2. Next 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 excluded, right? Similar to this. Print X of colon 2. Both results the same output, right? Check it. Only even indexed character. Yes. Reverses the elements of a string. Reverses the elements of a string. Python program. Now, have you heard about the word palindrome? Have you heard of palindrome means? If we reverse a string, if we reverse a string, if we
Answer will be the
if
same.
we get the same string, then it is a palindrome. Examples of palindrome, anyone? M-A-D-A-M, madam. If you reverse also, you'll get madam. Malayalam. If you reverse also, you will get Malayalam. Dad. Mom. Race car. Examples of right palindrome. For example, x equal to M-A-D-A-M. Print x means you will get madam. And if you say x of colon colon minus 1 means reversing it. Store the output in y. Now if you say print y also, you will get madam only, right? So it's a palindrome. Madam and madam, right? So this is what string slicing, extracting particular portion of a string. Next, I'll take 5-10 minutes more. String methods. We don't need to write huge coding set. We have got string methods, right? Like upper to print in uppercase. For example, x equal to HYD Hyderabad, right? Print x dot upper. Prints everything in uppercase. Check it once. One second. Okay. To print in uppercase, x equal to Hyderabad, everything was in lowercase. It prints in uppercase, right? Yes. Next is lowercase, right? To print in lowercase. To print in lowercase. X equal to Mumbai. Print x dot lower. X dot lower, right? To print everything in the lowercase, right? Just observe this once, right? Run module. Yes. One more bracket is missing, right? Check this. Run module, right? Yes. To print in uppercase, to print in lowercase, right? Yes. Next. Please be in mute. Okay, next is I want x equal to India, right? Print x dot. I see here x equal to India. My task is only this first character, I only in uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases. How to do? Like x dot capitalize. Run module, right? X dot capitalize. Only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower case. Only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases, right? India. What is that? Capitalize. For capitalizing the first character. Paste right. All right. Next observe this x equal to good evening Hyderabad. How many words are there here? How many words? Yes.
Three.
Three
Three
words.
words.
Every word first character I want in uppercase. How many words are there? Every word first character in the upper title. That's it. Check it now. Character in the uppercase or not? Good. G in uppercase, evening E in uppercase, Hyderabad H in uppercase. What is that? Title. For capitalizing the first character. For capitalizing the first character, right? Of each word in a string. See where this title can be useful means observe this example too. If I take some employees, right? Rohit, Ajay, Miller, James, Amar, John, Blake. In this way, I've got some hundreds of employee names. Each and every employee name, first character I want in uppercase. First character I want in uppercase, right? Yes. Each and every character first each. Yes. EMPS what? EMPS dot title. TITLE, right? EMPS dot title. That's it. Print EMPS dot title. It each and every word first character in uppercase. EMPS, right? Run module, right? Yes. Rohit, Ajay, Miller, James, Amar, John, Blake. Each and every character, each and every name first character in the uppercase, even if you got 100 names. Yes. We have got like swap. Just I'll take 2 minutes. Swap case. For converting one case to another case. For converting one case to another case, right? So x equal to, for example, you got like good evening Hyderabad. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . If it is in lower case, it converts to upper. If it is in upper, converts to, it reverses the case, right? Yes. Print x dot swap case converts to upper to lower, lower to upper, right? Run module. Next, replace. For replacing a, for replacing a portion of a string. For replacing a portion of a string. X equal to Python is easier than, okay, for example, I'm saying Java is easy. Saying like Java is easy. Try to say replace method X dot replace the word Java with Python. Replace the word Java with Python. Now check it. Replace the word Java with Python. It gives the output Python is easy. Check this output, right? Yes. So one more bracket is missing, right? Yes. Python is easy. Okay, you use Python. So in this way, we have seen methods like upper, lower, capitalize, title, swap, case, replace. This way, we have got many more methods, right? We have got many more methods like count method, format method, strip method, find method, starts with, ends with. In this way, we have got many more methods, right? We don't write huge codings here. We have got these methods, right, for performing this operation. Now, if you see the chart panel, right, you can see that if you have missed that previous demo session, right, you can just check it, the previous demo videos. Can you see the chart now? You can see the previous demo videos and also the course content link there. You can see the course content link, right? Yes. So everything will be discussed in brief, in depth, right? Yes. Python basics, Python operations, operators in Python, Python IDs, flow controls, loopings, strings, collections, lists, tuples, sets, dictionary, functions in Python, modules in Python, different types of modules, package in Python, errors and exception handling, file handling concept, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions in Python, Python database connections, and Python data and time, OS module, advanced concepts, iterator generator closures, graphical programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Python pandas in brief, Python NumPy model in brief, Python matplotlib in brief, and okay, this is what the entire Python course. Yes. Yes, while writing, yes, Gautami, right? When you are writing pie chart program, you're supposed to install that matplotlib module. I didn't say how to install it, right? So yes, we need to install that module. I'll be discussing, right? When we discuss modules concept, we need to install the modules. So 89,000
Okay, sir.
89,300 inbuilt models are there. So models are available which comes along with Python. Some models you want to get along with Python software. Those things we need to download and we need to install it software. Like Matplotlib, PyChart, right? Yes. And so one second, as I said, right? Once again, I repeat. I'll make it clear about the timings and other things. So here, Python, where I'll cover like Python core advanced and application oriented models, nearly 70 hours, nearly it takes like 2 to 2.5 months for it. The fee structure is just 5,000 for this. Plus people who go for full stack, right? Full stack Python web development, they'll be given knowledge on web development, right? Like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, a part of Bootstrap, and Django framework, right? Django. Django framework, like with 15 to 20 applications, right? I'll be showing you. And apart from that, REST API and project. This everything takes like nearly 50 to 60 hours. Takes 2 months for this. The fee structure is 7,000 for this. So if you're taking as a package, right? If you're taking separately, you'll be paying 5K and 7K, means it will be like 12K. But at a time, if you are taking the entire like full stack package, right? The single payment can pay 10K, right? Yes. Yes. So totally this Python full stack web development, right? Yes. And IDs, I'll be showing you on multiple IDs and the offerings, right? You will be getting the session video. You'll be getting the session video daily basis, soft copy of the notes, assignments and tasks. A WhatsApp group will be created for technical discussions or if you get any error to check with this, right? Yes. Okay, all this. So yes. So tomorrow the link is going to change, right? Yes. Based on Django, we go for interview in Django. Yes, people who have got knowledge on Django is very few people know about Django. As of now, the competition is very less for Django, right? People might be knowing Python, people are updating with Python, but Python framework like Django framework, very few people have got knowledge on this. So if you got a great comment on this, that's why I'm saying I'll be discussing 15 to 20 applications, REST API, so you'll get comment on this. So there are good jobs on Django and Python, right? Yeah. So tomorrow the link will be changing. Everyone, you will be getting a new link to your mail address, right? So try to do this payment and try to get enrolled, right? Okay. Try to get enrolled and you can see the payment process and the procedure given in the chart, right? The contact details of the online team, the payment and all this everything given in the chart. Previous message. Take the contact details of the online team, which is given in the chart. Yes. And don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment to this DURGASOFT online training @gmail.com. It's given in that chart, it's given in the chart, right? In that message itself. Then only they can forward you the link. So, and once again, I say about the timings. Once again, I repeat about the timings. Yeah, first 1 week, it starts at class starts. I said first 1 week, it's going to start at 10. But after 1 week, the class starts at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m., 9 to 10. 9 to 10. Okay, for the first 1 week, it will be at 10 o'clock, but later 9 to 10. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., right? Up to the end of the course. Yes. Fine. Any other queries from your side? Anyone? Right? Any other queries? Right? Anyone? So get enrolled. So you'll be getting a link to your mail ID. I said videos will be getting to your Google Drive. Notes will be forwarded every alternate days. You'll be getting the notes. Right? Fine. So if there are no queries, just I will sign off. Meet you tomorrow. Same time at 10 o'clock, but the link will be changing, right? Yes. Fine. Thank you all for your time. Meet you tomorrow. Yes. Good night.
Thank you, sir.